Hey there, adventurers! Get those backpacks ready, because we're about to explore the wild side of Canada. This place is a playground for anyone who craves adventure. We've got towering mountains that pierce the sky, forests that seem to go on forever, and a coastline that'll take your breath away. So strap yourselves in, because we're about to drop into the heart of it all. Imagine yourself dwarfed by glaciers, feeling the spray of a waterfall on your face, and hearing the echo of silence in the deepest woods. That's Canada, my friends. It's a country that reminds us what it means to feel truly alive, to push our limits, and to connect with nature on a primal level. Over the next few minutes, we're going to dive into some of the most incredible outdoor experiences Canada has to offer. We'll conquer trails, ride waves, and come face to face with some of the most amazing creatures on the planet. So, are you ready? Let's get wild. First up, we're heading to the crown jewel of the Canadian Rockies, Banff National Park. This place is a hiker's paradise. Imagine yourself surrounded by towering peaks, crystal clear lakes, and trails that wind through forests bursting with life. Now, whether you're a seasoned trekker or just starting out, Banff has something for everyone. For those looking for a good challenge, the Johnston Canyon Trail will test your endurance and reward you with views that'll stay with you long after you've descended. But if you're looking for something a bit more leisurely, take a stroll around Lake Louise. The water there is a shade of turquoise you wouldn't believe, and the mountains reflected in its surface, pure magic. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife too. We're talking elk, bighorn sheep, maybe even a glimpse of a grizzly if you're lucky. Remember, respect their space, observe from a distance, and keep those bear bells handy. Pack plenty of water, layer up, and don't forget your camera. Trust me, you'll want to capture every single moment in this wilderness wonderland. Next, we're trading in our hiking boots for wetsuits and heading to the Pacific coast. Tofino, British Columbia, is a surfer's paradise, and I'm not just talking about seasoned pros. The waves here are perfect for beginners too. There are plenty of surf schools where you can learn the basics from experienced instructors. They'll have you catching waves in no time. And hey, even if you wipe out a few times, the feeling of the ocean's power is exhilarating. The best time to visit Tofino for surfing is between September and May, when the swells are at their prime. But even if you're not a surfer, Tofino has something for everyone. Explore the rugged coastline, go whale watching, or simply soak up the laid-back vibe of this coastal gem. Just remember, the Pacific Ocean can be powerful, so always check the surf conditions before heading out, and never underestimate the power of the sea. Now, for a truly unforgettable experience, we're diving into the Bay of Fundy, home to the highest tides on the planet. But that's not all that's waiting beneath the surface. We're here to swim with seals. These playful creatures are a joy to encounter in their natural habitat. There are several tour operators in the area that offer guided snorkeling trips. They'll provide you with all the gear you need, including a wetsuit, because trust me, the water can be chilly. As you slip beneath the surface, you'll enter a world of wonder. The seals are naturally curious and might even swim right up to you. Just remember to keep a respectful distance and let them approach you. It's a humbling experience to share the water with these graceful creatures. And who knows, you might even spot some other marine life while you're down there. The Bay of Fundy is teeming with it. Next up, we're trading the salty spray of the ocean for the calm waters of the Thousand Islands. This archipelago, straddling the border of Ontario and New York, is a kayaker's dream. With over 1,800 islands to explore, you could spend weeks paddling through these tranquil waters. Rent a kayak, pack a picnic, and set off on your own adventure. Discover hidden coves, paddle through narrow channels, and maybe even spot some of the area's resident wildlife, like beavers, otters, and a variety of bird life. The Thousand Islands are steeped in history too. Paddle past grand castles, charming lighthouses, and remnants of the area's rich past. It's a place where you can truly escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature at your own pace. Just remember to pack plenty of water, sunscreen, and a waterproof bag to protect your belongings. And as always, be aware of your surroundings and respect the wildlife that calls this place home. As the snow begins to fall, we're heading to Whistler, British Columbia, one of the premier ski destinations in the world. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-timer, Whistler has a slope for you. For those who live for the adrenaline rush of a steep descent, Whistler Blackcomb boasts some of the most challenging terrain in North America. But don't worry, there are plenty of beginner-friendly runs too. Take a lesson, find your ski legs, and experience the thrill of gliding down a snow-covered mountain. But Whistler isn't just about skiing and snowboarding. After a day on the slopes, explore the charming village, indulge in some après-ski, or try your hand at other winter activities like snowshoeing, ice skating, or even bobsledding. Just remember to dress warmly, layer up, and always wear a helmet. Safety first, my friends, so you can enjoy all the thrills that Whistler has to offer. Our final adventure takes us to Jasper National Park, a vast wilderness teeming with wildlife. This is your chance to witness some of Canada's most iconic creatures in their natural habitat. Keep your eyes peeled for elk, moose, deer, and maybe even a glimpse of a black bear or a grizzly. Remember, these animals are wild and unpredictable, so observe from a safe distance, never approach them, and always carry bear spray as a precaution. The best time to spot wildlife is during dawn and dusk when they're most active. Head out on a guided tour with experienced naturalists who can teach you about the animals and their behavior. Or explore the park's many hiking trails and keep your eyes peeled for tracks and other signs of wildlife. Just remember to respect their space, pack out everything you pack in, and leave no trace of your presence. Let's keep these wild places wild for generations to come. So there you have it, adventurers, a glimpse into the wild side of Canada. From the towering peaks of the Rockies to the rugged coastlines and everything in between, this country is a playground for those who crave adventure. But remember, adventure isn't just about the destination. It's about the journey. It's about pushing your limits, facing your fears, and connecting with nature on a deeper level. It's about feeling that primal instinct, that urge to explore, to discover, to truly feel alive. So get out there, explore, have fun, and stay safe. And who knows, maybe our paths will cross on one of these incredible adventures. Until then, keep exploring, keep pushing your limits, and never stop seeking out the wild within. We've scaled mountains, ridden waves, and come face to face with nature's raw beauty. Remember, the wild is unforgiving, but it's also where we find our strength. It tests us, pushes us, and reminds us what we're truly capable of. So gear up, get out there, and explore the incredible wilderness that Canada has to offer. And remember, it's not about conquering the elements, it's about respecting them, learning from them, and coexisting with them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date with a raging river and a makeshift raft. Stay wild, my friends.